Hi. I know Elizabeth does most of the videos here, but I wanted to do one just for the guys because there are a couple of things that the guys want to consider. For some of you, this might be the first time you wear a formal jacket or blazer or suit jacket, whatever you want to call it. There's a couple things they don't really tell you. In the back, there's either one vent in the center or two to the sides where it's slit. Those will often be sewn closed, like stitched closed. You want to cut those and remove the threads before getting your picture taken. They're not supposed to stay that way. They just ship them that way so that the jacket holds its shape. Other thing to do is a lot of jackets these days especially will have a cloth label sewn onto the sleeve of the jacket near the cuff on one or even both sides sometimes. Those you definitely don't want to try to rip that label off. You will rip your new suit or jacket. Those are sewn in. You want to take those out with a pair of sharp scissors, like some nail scissors, or a very sharp knife, very carefully. Get all the stitches out of that. Looks terrible if it ends up in your photos. Other things about the jacket. The pockets on the side and the breast pocket are going to be sewn closed as well. Honestly, those aren't a big deal. You don't really need to because who uses those pockets anyway? You want to make sure the inside pockets work. Those are the useful ones. That just leads me up to a big subject that I've wanted to address for a while, especially for guys. Hope you can hear me, there's a bunch of cars going by. But the other thing you might hear in the background are cicadas. Cicadas in the background means it's hot here. This is the end of July, this is July 31st right now. And it's actually a little cooler today in the shade because it's only 94 degrees. Most of our weddings, you do them outdoors in a warm temperature this time of year, you're going to be uncomfortable. Having fancy clothes and dressing formally for your wedding pictures is one thing. Being comfortable is another thing. If you are physically comfortable, it's going to show up on your face and that's going to show up in your pictures. In our opinion, Elizabeth and I have discussed this at length. It's a lot more important to look comfortable and happy in your photos than it is to look well-dressed and fancy. 10, 20, 30 years from now, when you look at those photos again, you don't want to look back and think, God, I was so sweaty. It was so hot that day. You just want to think about how good you guys look. It goes for the ladies too. I mean, the big poofy traditional ball gown wedding dresses, they're really nice. They're really pretty. In the South, in the summer, or even the early fall, it's going to be hot. You're going to be uncomfortable. I can't stress enough. Comfort is much more important than being formal. That's really about it. I want to open this up to if guys have any specific questions about getting married in terms of what to wear, what to do, contact us, ask me. I mean, Elizabeth knows all the same things too, but between the two of us, we've done a couple thousand weddings at least, and we've pretty much seen it all for small outdoor weddings. So we've got all the advice we could possibly want to give. Just ask us anything. Thanks a lot.